Good morning. Down. Girl, Bubby. Good morning. Maggie. Let's go. And welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another work vlog, and today's Wednesday, and I have named this day the busiest day ever. Okay, Maggie's just gonna eat me for breakfast while I speak, so that's lovely. Are you okay? How are you this morning? You hungry, I guess, for me? You hungry for Zoe? Good girl, can you sit down? Yeah. No, sit all the way down. You gotta say thank you. Good girl. Okay, go ahead. I make her sit down and say like thank you, like give a paw before she eats her food, just to prevent her from like rushing in and getting too excited. And she does this thing now where she squats and gives her paw at the same time because she's so excited and she knows what I want her to do. So cute. Back to what I was saying, I have named this day the busiest day ever because I have a busy day at work and then a busy side hustle day all in one. And then to top it all off, my mom is coming into town today, so she just always keeps me busy. So this vlog's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna take you guys along with me through this super busy day, show you guys, I guess, this is like a really good representation of how I balance doing YouTube and having a super busy full-time job. We'll see if I survive the day. I am trying to just have the most positive attitude about it to prevent myself from getting overwhelmed. And when I think about it, it's like all good things that I have to do. So here's what's on the agenda for today. This morning, I have some work I need to finish before I do the next big thing, which is super exciting, is that I am going on a podcast. We'll talk more about the podcast like when that time comes, but I'm going on a podcast this morning, then a full work day. My mom arrives at noon. Then after work, I'm going on another podcast. This never happens, okay? Like this is my second and third podcast appearances ever, and they're both happening on the same day. And then I have a one-on-one coaching session. So it's all happening today. I don't know how my scheduled this. Like I do my schedule. So I was just like, okay, we're gonna put everything on Wednesday. So it's gonna be a crazy day, but it's gonna be so fun. Also at work, we are in just like a really busy phase on both of my projects. In my last vlog, I gave you guys a big behind the scenes of everything that I'm working on, total behind the scenes look into consulting. So watch that vlog if you haven't to get a better idea of what I'm working on. But from that vlog, if you know, client A, client B, they both are in like a supercharged phase right now. So I'm just like, oh my God, I have so much work to do. Taking a break from talking about work, this isn't about to be a sponsorship. I know you thought it was. I wanted to include some clips from what I got up to last night because I want to include a little bit more of exploring Montreal footage. So here's what I got up to last night. Hello, happy Tuesday. I just finished work about, well, probably like 30 minutes ago now, and I'm about to head out. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me since you like the exploring Montreal clips, and I'm finally getting out and about a little bit more. So I'm going to meet my friend Rodrigo. He lives on the East End near Jerry Crémazie area. He moved over a year ago and I still haven't been to see his new place, and he's like one of my best friends. So it's just so crazy. I'm so excited to go see him, hang out with him, and see his super cool apartment. So I'm gonna be taking you guys with me. We're gonna go see his apartment and then just have some drinks and hang out in the park. So let's go. Just got out the metro. Trying to take in my surroundings. I don't think I've ever been here before, but there's a cool church right there. This is what it's looking like. So this is like a highway. That's some cool church. And I need to figure out where the heck my friend lives, because I'm lost. Okay, first things first, this neighborhood is so cute. Second thing second, I am the biggest loser you and I have ever met. I bixied 1 block because the bike path was one way. So I was like biking on this sidewalk, and then this little kid came out of nowhere and was like blocking me. So I couldn't even continue biking on the sidewalk. And then there were all these cars and I didn't know where to go. And I was just like, I can't do this. So I found the closest Bixie station and docked the bike, and now I'm walking. So that's chronicles of me being a loser. Biking in the city is hard. Like, I really hate biking. Sorry. I really hate biking when there's no bike paths. And like this one I'll show you is like a one-way. Like, where the F am I supposed to go? See, it's like a lovely bike path, but it's a one-way.
Hi, Zoe. It's like a father being very happy with their unborn child.
Next to the trash.
Well, that's big.
Wow. It was so fun, and definitely a great way to like end the evening before what's going to be the busiest day ever today. And since it's the busiest day ever, now normally when I have a day like this, I would just jump right into work right away. But I've noticed that when I do that, when I don't take any time for myself in the morning, whether it's to journal or to read or just to like, I have a really stressful day. So today I think I'm gonna read a little bit this morning because I journaled last night and I just don't have anything else to say. But this is a book that I am currently reading. I'm sure it looks familiar to you guys. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Unpopular opinion, I don't like it. I think the writing is really, really cheesy, and it's like super predictable. It's just very like, I don't know, it's very cheesy, but I'm gonna finish it because I'm, you know, a little bit in. So I'm gonna read this for like 15 minutes, take Maggie for a walk, and then jump into work. Wanna go for a walk? Wanna go play in the park? Let's go. Let's go. That's disgusting. She found a pepperoni on the ground and ate it and ran away from me when I tried to take it out of her mouth. Mags. Always leave water out for the dogs. It's so cute, and Maggie like knows where this house is now, and she always comes here and drinks the water. It's so cute. Look at these iris flowers. They're so beautiful. Fun fact, you guys, my middle name is Iris, so whenever I see iris flowers I like get happy because it reminds me of my middle name, which was for my grandmother, my mom's mom, who unfortunately passed away before I was born, so I've never met her, but yeah, that's nice when I see those flowers. Good girl. Yeah. So this is like the most beautiful spring day. The birds are chirping. Everything is like green and luscious. It's amazing. Such a nice start to the morning. Also, this was like the first time I checked my phone this morning is when we came out, and my first podcast got rescheduled to next week. So probably a good thing because this day was so busy. So it's still gonna be super busy, just one less thing to do. So I'm gonna head home now and jump into work mode because yeah, the podcast got canceled. So let's get to work. Guys, I'm so shook. So what started out as the busiest day ever is now just a regular day. I just got an email from the girl I was going to do a one-on-one with, and she asked if it would be better to reschedule because she's in West Coast time, so I was gonna have to do the call at like 8:45 tonight. Anyway, long story short, my call tonight is rescheduled. So this has literally gone from the busiest day ever to a normal day. So the only, extra thing on the agenda now is my mom coming and the podcast tonight at 7. And she emailed me to confirm, so I know that's not getting canceled. But I just had a call with work, and we're on like a tighter deadline than I thought with some of the configuration that I have to do for client B. So it's actually a really good thing that all of these things are getting rescheduled because it's gonna be a really busy work day and I just need to like have my head down but glued to my chair all day. The other thing is Maggie is being so cute today. I feel like, okay, if any of you guys have dogs, please comment down below. I feel like we have days where we're more connected than other days, and there's days where I'm just like, oh my God. Like I can't stop staring at her, and then there's other days where I'm just like this sounds bad, but just like it's like a regular day. Like there's days when it's not like, oh, I love her more, but it's like I'm just more touchy with her, and she's like more gentle. I don't know if it's that she feeds off of my energy and I'm like pretty calm today, and then when I'm anxious, like she's more anxious, so it bothers me. I feel like it's that, like I feel like she feeds off my energy. Anyways, if you guys have dogs, let me know what you think about that, because I'm curious. And I'm just like staring at my computer screen like, work. Okay, time to work. The girls. The Pritchard girls. Cheers. I don't wear hair and makeup in my videos. No, you're beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do a Q&A with my mom. Maybe we should do a full Q&A when you're here and I'll ask the audience to ask you questions.
Oh.
Would you do that?
Is this like a Kahoot game?
Kind of, but not really.
No, okay.
What's your name?
Wendy Pritchard.
Why do I have your last name and not my father's? Aside from you being an empowered woman.
Well, number one, I'm an empowered woman. And number two,
We'll just cut it out at that.
do that.
Where were you born?
Windsor, Ontario.
What is your favorite city that you've ever traveled to?
Off the top of my head, maybe London.
London, England?
Yeah, England. Yeah.
What is the first job you ever had?
I was a waitress at the Fountain Smorgasbord Hotel and Restaurant on Huron Line in Windsor, Ontario for $2.15 an hour.
Wow, $2?
Yep. And I was terrified of my boss. Terrified.
What do you think of me getting a dog?
I think it's marvelous.
What do you think of me having a YouTube channel?
I think it's a foreign concept.
Happy afternoon. I'm working my way through this coffee, and I feel like coffee can either put you in a really good mood, or at least for me, it either puts me in a really good mood or it makes me anxious. And I love it when it puts me in a good mood because I just get into like hyperdrive, super productive. So I'm having a fun day just checking everything off my to-do list. I love these busy days where you're like task, 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 done, done, done. Just feels really good, and I'm so happy that my mom's here. It just feels nice to have someone else in the house, and Maggie's super happy, so it's just like the girls all reunited, which is really nice. So a few vlogs ago I updated you guys that I was going to be helping out with the new associate program at my job. So they're all onboarded and everything, and I ended up being less involved than I thought I would be. It turns out most of the work was done before I even volunteered, but I was matched with a buddy who, her name, I don't know if I can say her name. I'll ask her if I can, and I'll mention it after. But one of the first things when we first met that she told me was, that she watches my videos, which made me feel so funny. Like, it's such a good feeling, but it's also like, okay, and like now you're my coworker, but you know everything about me. But anyway, she's great, and I feel like we're becoming friends, and it's super nice. So every week I do a call with her, just like as her buddy, to check in and make sure everything's going well. And it's so nice for me to just have that person to check in with, someone who's not like a supervisor or anything, but just like, you know, we turn our videos on and we just like chat about work or otherwise, and it's so nice. So I'm wondering, do you guys have a buddy program at your work? I was talking with my stepmom about it, and she is a manager in the government, and she was saying that she always like sets up the buddy system at her jobs. So it's so fun. I'm so glad I have a buddy now. I wish I had one when I was onboarded, but they didn't do that for me, but that's okay that I get to do that for someone else. So wanted to give you guys that update. I'm not gonna show my screen, but it's right there. I'm gonna keep working through all of my stuff, and then yeah, I'm like super motivated to finish fast too because my mom's here, so I'm like, no dilly-dallying, let's go. These are my mother's necessities when she comes over.
Don't touch them.
She always texts me like days in advance to get the bubbly or to get the Perrier, and I didn't. So we went out to get them and got caught in the rain. So that's great. Anyways, I have a few more things to do for work. Just like probably about 30 minutes left of quick tasks, and then I will be able to say that I got so much for work done today. Pretty much every single thing on my to-do list got done, which is a really good feeling. But while we were out, I started getting kind of anxious, and I think it's because of this. If I have coffee and then I have like something left to do or something I'm late for, I don't know. And especially if I don't drink enough water, which was the case today after having coffee, I get so anxious. Like, so when we were out, my heart was just like, and like I kept checking my phone and fidgeting with like, I like have like the skin picking like around my nails. So yeah, that wasn't the most fun, but I know that once I finish these things for work, I can take a little break, and then it's podcast time. So yeah, last little work sesh, and then we're done for the day. Also, I want to show you guys my nails. I've been doing them myself at home, and I feel like I'm starting to get quite good at it. So this was done all using Madame Glam nail polish. So thank you so much to them for sending it to me. They send me new colors all the time, and I love playing around with it. I also did this like smiley design on my thumb. So yeah, I did these like French tips, and it's all gel, so it lasts for like a few weeks, and it makes my nails feel like really strong, and I can grow them longer too. So that's so cool. So thank you to them for sending me that. That's amazing, and I would highly recommend because I feel like I always have really great nails. I always have really great nails. So yeah, that's the nail update. If you guys remember, I used to go to the salon and get them done and pay like $70+ per month for a manicure. So I've been saving so much money by doing them at home, and that's amazing. I'm hiding in my closet because I don't want my mom to hear me. But I started feeling really stressed like after those last clips I filmed, because I realized like people had tagged me in a few chats while I was out, and I was only out for like 30 minutes. And my supervisor sent me a message asking if he could call, and I just got like overwhelmed all of a sudden and started feeling like super anxious and stressed. And I think a lot of people can probably relate to this. Seeing as like my mom was around, I started like feeling angry at her, and like she was like making noise and it was like bothering me, and I had to like take a deep breath and look at her. Maggie wants in the closet. I had to take a deep breath and look at her and be like, Zoe, your stress is not your mom's problem. Do not take your stress out on her. Like, it's not her fault. And I'm really proud of myself for that, because it's not her fault, it's my fault. Like, it's my problem. So I was like, yeah, don't take your stress out on your mom. So that's good. We are done. Oops, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're done. Goodbye. Everything is a mess, but look how beautiful. We got fries, we got pizza. Okay, it's podcast time. I need to break out the microphone. I got this mic ages ago because I had every intention to start my own podcast. To be honest, I still do. Like, it's not off my radar. It's just I had to prioritize other things. I started taking on more responsibility at work. Things just got busy, and I don't know, podcast just kind of fell to the side. So I have no idea how to work this thing. And I told Tess, with whom I'm recording, I was like, sis, you're gonna have to help me set up my mic because I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm kind of nervous. It's my second ever podcast, and my first one that I was on, like, I wasn't on microphone. It was like, I don't know, it was just like a bit more casual maybe. I think the microphone is really what's stressing me out. The first one was just like over Zoom. I was on Amanda Wan's podcast, Behind the Girl Boss, so I'll link that episode down below if you want to take a listen to it. But now I'm going to be on Tess Barkley's podcast called Busy Blooming. So it's all about life in your 20s. We're going to be talking about work, getting a job out of college or university, paying off student debt, just kind of, I guess, all of the things that I'm known for, that I often talk about. So it's going to be really fun. And there's something about podcasts to me, it just feels like radio, and it makes me feel important, if that makes any sense. Good, I'm excited and nervous. How are you guys? Okay, do I need to be closer to mine? Do I put it like here? It's only when you've worked there that you can relate to it. Like, other people, like people who haven't been, they don't get it. Way. Oh my gosh, I just finished filming the podcast with Tess. It was so fun. We talked for like an hour and a half. It was crazy. I'm like hot from doing that. But that was so exciting. Her and I are so similar. It's crazy. Like, we have really similar stories of both working at the Big Four. And that the podcast was really good. We gave advice on salary negotiation, lifestyle creep, how to get your first job. So it's very, I think, filled with like practical advice. So I will link it down below. I think it'll be up by the time you guys watch this video. So check it out. And with that being said, I'm going to close this vlog. Thank you so much for coming along on this super busy day that ended up not being as busy, but still quite busy. I hope it was fun. It's always fun for me to take you along with me. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.